Hello and welcome to The Beacon Today. My name is Emily Rodriguez and joining me is
Zachariah Sheely. And today we're going to be showcasing some stories from around the South Florida community, ranging from the mental health of American pastors to the rise of a new Palm Beach Atlantic University tennis star.
Many athletes face difficulties during COVID-19, especially the Palm Beach Atlantic men's tennis team with the severe changes of coaches. Osvaldo Godoy with more information.
I'm Roberto Binaghi. I'm a college athlete at PBA. I'm a graduate student. First of all, I transferred from Italy. I did like almost 2 years there of university from 2017 to 2019. Then I decided, because of many reasons, to move here in the US. And I was lucky enough to be recruited at PBA, which is a wonderful place. I started off in 2019. I did the whole fall semester, and then I did 2 months of the spring semester, and then COVID hit. So I was forced to come back home. I started off by not speaking so much English at the beginning. So the first year was pretty rough, even though the place is amazing, but it's just a language issue. And then 10 months in Italy, studying online, doing the best I could in tennis. And then came back 2021, still kind of a weird semester right after COVID, still many restrictions.
After returning from Italy, Binaghi's team suffered the change of 3 different coaches. There were times where the team didn't have a coach and he, as the captain, had to organize the practices.
Yeah, when I started to get really along with the first coach is when he left. And then the second coach came in. I had a good relationship with him, and I think also the team had a good relationship. Then, stuff happened, and he left too. So this is our third coach. Still getting to know him, I think, a little bit better after 1 year. It's obviously not the best scenario to change coach every year, obviously. But yeah, let's hope for the best, and let's hope that this year upcoming is going to be the best one.
Reporting from West Palm Beach, Osvaldo Godoy for The Beacon Today.
Next up, we have a story from Emily Rodriguez talking about the challenges faced when a Russian immigrant family moved to America.
Here's the journey of a local Russian family and the struggles faced immigrating from Moscow. They left their native land with hopes of escaping the communistic regime. However, this caused them to leave everything behind. Here's Nikolai Gunichev with more information.
Got into the United States of America in 2013. So my both sons, they didn't know English. So for them it was very hard to adapt here because nobody would understood them. And our struggle was basically like having no job here, and I cannot legally have a job in the United States.
Nikolai shared that he was a head engineer supplying power to main areas of Russia. However, once he moved to the States, he was unable to find employment legally for the first 5 years. This experience took a toll on him since his years of attaining a higher education were no longer useful. Next up, Vladimir Gunichev sharing his struggles entering into a new education system.
In high school and middle school, I would have struggles with trying to communicate what I'm thinking, and in the classroom I would often sit there and just do nothing for hours because I wouldn't understand what the teacher is saying.
In the past 10 years, the family has grown tremendously. During the extensive process of gaining their citizenship, Nikolai has maintained an Airbnb business to sustain his family, while Vladimir seeks to follow in his father's footsteps by majoring in engineering at Florida Atlantic University. My name's Emily Rodriguez, reporting for The Beacon Today.
Finally, Ariel Girardi meets with pastor and therapist Keith Case to take a deep look into the American church and how leaders also need help with their mental well-being and the resources that they have available.
In Palm Beach County, there are more than 165 churches, and in light of the 2021 Pastoral Mental Health Report compiled by Faith Life publishing that more than 1 in 10 pastors admitted to contemplating suicide in the past year, and alongside a Lifeway research study finding that, when asked, 54% of pastors say that they have known at least one person in the congregation that's been diagnosed with a mental illness, I sat down with pastor and therapist Keith Case to ask, what is mental health? And can it be described as simply the absence of mental illness?
I talk about emotional health probably more than mental health. I think of someone who is able to freely feel their emotions and let them flow through their body.
On your journey as a pastor and therapist, what have these two occupations taught you?
A lot of therapists that I'm in connection with and just kind of across the board. I mean, people are doing this work a lot, which is helping people be more connected to their bodies.
As a pastor and therapist, what is vital for cultivating and maintaining your mental health?
You're around people that invite you to be more connected to your humanity.
To find out more about how mental health stigmas are impacting church leaders in America, watch my full podcast on the Beacon Today's website. I'm Ariel Girardi reporting for the Beacon Today.
I hope these stories brought insight into how the various passions help build the diverse culture of the West Palm Beach area. I'm Zachariah Sheely.
And I'm Emily Rodriguez. Thank you for joining us on this segment of the Beacon Today.